Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk all about my jewelry business. I've been wanting to film a video like that for quite a while now, but I wanted to wait a little bit just so I could tell you about my experience so that you guys could learn from the mistakes I made. And also obviously the more experience I have, the more tips I can give you. So I thought now would be the right moment to film this video. 5 months ago I had the idea to start a jewelry business, and then 2 months later I launched my first collection, and now I've had it for 3 months. So I really want to go through every single step in this video because I remember when I first started I couldn't find that many videos about starting your own jewelry business, so I really want to make one from having the idea to launching your own shop. So we're gonna go through every single step. I'm also gonna show you guys how exactly you can make your jewelry. So I got it all covered, and this should be the perfect jewelry business 101. Step 1 is you need to figure out what you want to sell and what you want to make. This is like when you have an idea, you want to start a business but you're not quite sure what kind of jewelry you want to make. So I find most of my inspiration on TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, and I just look at all different kinds of styles, and I already kind of knew what I wanted to sell because I wanted to sell jewelry that I would wear myself, and this is exactly the type of jewelry I was wearing before too, but I wanted to make my own, so I was going more for the dainty jewelry kind of vibe. But this step is not only about the style of your jewelry but also the material. Like for me it was really important to sell affordable jewelry which was still really high in quality. So I did a lot of research and figured out what kind of material I wanted my chains to have and what kind of materials I wanted my charms to have. Basically in the first step you just do a lot of research, find some inspiration, and make a plan of what you want to sell, because having a plan will make the next steps a lot easier. Step number 2, get your supplies. When I started I had no idea what kind of supplies I needed to start a jewelry business, so I'm gonna tell you everything you're gonna need and also where you can find it. For necklaces, bracelets, and anklets, you're gonna need chains, charms, jump rings, and clasps. If you're also planning on making earrings, you're also gonna need earring hoops or earring studs with a connector for your charms. The last but most important things you're gonna need to make jewelry are your tools. I only have 3 tools, which are like the most basic ones. You could have more than that, but these are the ones you need to make jewelry. So you need a wire cutter, a needle nose plier, and a flat nose plier. And these are the websites I got all of my supplies from. I got most of my supplies from Etsy, so I got them from all different kinds of sellers. Something that was really important to me was that my necklaces, bracelets, and anklets weren't going to tarnish. So that's why I looked up stainless steel after everything I searched. So like stainless steel charms, stainless steel chains, stainless steel jump rings, whatever. I think using stainless steel as your material is like the most affordable way to sell high quality jewelry. So I would definitely recommend it, but if you don't care about your pieces tarnishing, you don't have to do that, but it will be a lot lower in quality, but it also will be a lot more affordable for you. And maybe your customers are going to be less likely to buy something from you again unless you sell it for a really good price. Another website I got a lot of my charms from is nbeats.com. I've had a pretty good experience with them. Their stuff is affordable and they ship really fast, but it was still really high in quality, which I really appreciated. I think the most popular sellers for jewelry supplies are AliExpress and Alibaba. Obviously they're really affordable, and that's why a lot of people purchase from them. If you're gonna purchase from them, just make sure to read the reviews and make sure that it's a good product, because even though it might be really affordable, you don't want to waste any money. So just really check the product and make sure that you're gonna like it and that you're not gonna waste it. I haven't made any purchases from Alibaba, but I did purchase something from AliExpress and I've had a pretty good experience with it, but I don't know if I recommend it because it can be kind of sketchy. What I did to prevent any bad purchases was checking the material of the product and then looking it up and doing some research to see if it's gonna tarnish or not. If you're gonna order something, just make your research and be really sure that it's gonna be good. I've also made some really bad purchases which were really annoying. For example, I bought like really big clasps because I didn't check how big they were on the website. So I had to order smaller ones again, which was really annoying because I still spent money on the ones I couldn't use anymore. Yeah, just check the sizes, check the materials, and then you should be fine. So when you've ordered all your supplies, you can get to step 3, which is designing your jewelry and a logo. There's not really a guide I can give you for this step because you can just be really creative and it's different for everyone. But what I used to design my jewelry was just a paper and a pen. So I just drew the pieces I wanted to make and kind of created a collection I could sell. And for the logo, I just used canva.com. So you just gotta be really creative in this step. The next step is probably the most exciting step because you can finally make your jewelry. So at that point, you've received all the things you've ordered and you checked whether you like them or not. If you don't like something something you've ordered, just replace it until you have something which you actually like. And then when you have all the pieces and you actually like them, you can start making your jewelry, which is so exciting. And I made a little tutorial for you guys so that you're gonna know how to do it. So in this clip, I already prepared my chain and it was 40 centimeters. And then I took a jump ring and put it through the last hole of the chain. And then I also added my clasp and closed the jump ring afterwards with my flat nose and needle nose plier. Then I added my charm by just putting my chain through its hole. And then I also added a jump ring on the other side, put it through the hole of the chain again and closed it. And that's how you make a simple necklace. The next step on my list is packing your jewelry. There's a lot of ways to pack your jewelry and you can pack it however you want. But I think the two most popular ways to pack your jewelry are either little jewelry boxes or display cards. I use both of these packaging methods, but I usually use this box when I give it to friends or people I just know in person. So I never really ship these boxes because they will come out really expensive when I do that. So yeah, just use the boxes to give them to someone in person. But whenever I ship something, I use the inside of the box, which is this little foam thing. So you can either use it for your necklace or also your earrings. And then I put it into my small jewelry bag, also add some stickers. Usually I also write a personal message for my customers where I also include a discount code for their next purchase, so they are more likely to buy from me again. And then I just put all of that into a bubble mailer, add some more stickers, and then I also secured the bubble mailer with a sticker just to make it look more cute and so the customer knows where the package is from. I got my bubble mailers and my jewelry bags from Amazon, so I will link them down below. And as you guys saw, I write my own personal messages for my customers, but you don't have to do that. You can also just make your own business cards. Canva.com is a really good website for that. And I think I got my stickers at stickeryeti.com. I'm not quite sure though, but I will link the website down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need for packaging, or at least that's what I use. I know that a lot of people also use boxes to ship their jewelry. I've never tried that out, so I can't really speak on that, but I can definitely recommend bubble mailers because that way your package won't really count as a package but as an envelope, and that way it will be a lot cheaper to ship it. And especially when you're starting out, you don't want to spend too much money, so that's a great way to start off your business. Step number 7 is to make a website or to find a platform where you can sell your jewelry. So I personally use Shopify. I really like Shopify because it only took me about 4 hours to set up the whole website. I think the websites you can create with Shopify can look really professional. So from my experience, I can definitely recommend it, but it does cost me $30 per month. So if you don't want to spend any money on your website, you can also use Depop or Etsy. I'm not quite sure if Etsy is free, but I think it's really affordable to sell your products there, so definitely check it out. I don't use Etsy right now, but I also use Depop for my jewelry just so that I have a bigger audience of people who will see my jewelry so that I can sell more. Depop does take a little bit of your profit whenever you sell something, so just keep that in mind. When you set up your website, definitely make sure to try on your jewelry on every single picture because your customers want to see what your jewelry looks like on. It's also a really good way to show them how long a necklace is and how it fits. So by trying on your products, your customers are going to be a lot more likely to buy them, so make sure to do that. So when your website is all set up and you're ready to ship your jewelry, you need to start promoting your own brand, which is actually the last step of how to start your own jewelry business. So I promoted most of my jewelry on Instagram, so I made a separate page for my jewelry. If you want to do that too, always make sure to have a really simple username. Same goes for your website so that people are going to remember it. So I just took a lot of pictures of my jewelry, posted it there. I also posted my jewelry account on my private account so that all of my friends could find it and could follow me on there. Yeah, you really just want to draw as much attention to your jewelry line as possible. So just post about it everywhere so that everyone knows that you started your own jewelry line and that you want to sell stuff. Because there's a big chance that people are going to be curious about what you post and what you sell. When they like it, they might even buy something, which is what you want. So really make sure that everyone who knows you knows that you have a jewelry business. Another great way to promote your jewelry is just by wearing it every single day, because people might compliment your jewelry or ask you where it's from. So you can start telling them about your own jewelry line and they might buy something from you since they ask you where it's from. Maybe this person will tell their friends that you have this business and then their friends will buy something. It's really all about putting yourself out there and making connections. Another really great way to promote your business is TikTok. It's probably the best way to promote anything right now. So it's definitely worth a shot, especially because it's free. You don't even have anything to lose. You can only win. So I can only recommend to try it out. You could also reach out to small influencers and send them some of your stuff. And as a thank you, they might even promote it on their own page, which will give you a bigger audience and potentially more customers. So even though you're sending them your stuff for free, it's a great way to promote your jewelry because a lot more people are going to see your products. You can also pay Instagram to promote your posts, which is a great way to gain some followers and even customers. And last but not least, Pinterest is also a really good place to promote your jewelry, even though I believe it is really underrated. But I think it's a really nice way of promoting your stuff because you can link your website to your post so people can easily find it. It's about it everywhere, and just make sure that everyone knows that you have your own jewelry line, and that way you should get some customers. These are actually all the steps of how to start your own jewelry business. I really hope that this was helpful for you guys because I know that I needed a video like that when I started. Yeah, I really hope that you guys can learn from my my tips, but also from the mistakes I made. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or even subscribe if you really liked it. So yeah, that was it for the video, and I hope you guys have a nice day.
Missing someone